Hi, I'm going to go over one of the problems that's been causing people problems. So, when you're trying to get the best estimate for a mean percentage of underweight children, like in this case, I'm not really given the exact value I need to find for each of these so I can compare them to my frequencies. This is kind of the weighted mean kind of problems, and if you're doing them with a calculator, it's not going to be correct. Weighted means is different than this estimation they're doing right here, okay? So I'm going to go to Excel. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this table. And I've done that over here. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and just put all your lowers in a column. You can even do this if you're doing it by hand with a piece of paper. If you are, I suggest stopping and starting the video so you can follow along. So here you see all my lower values, 16, 21.45, 26.9, 32.35, 37.8, 43.25. And then I put all my uppers in a different column. All right, just the data that I got from the problem. The first thing that it wants me to do is it wants me to find the midpoint. All right, well, what's the midpoint? The midpoint is the value between these two, between the lower and the upper. To do that, let me show you what we're going to do. I'm going to do equal, and then I have to open a parentheses. So I do 16 plus 21.45, and then I close the parentheses and I divide by 2, okay? So if you were to do that by hand, you're going to put in your calculator. I'm going to show you just so it makes it easier if you want to do this in your calculator. Oops. You're going to do parentheses 16 plus 21.45, enter, divided by 2, and that gives me the exact same thing, all right? I'm just doing it with Excel. You can do it with your calculator, make a table, okay? So here, I'm just going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to do equals, parentheses, 21.45 plus 26.9, close parentheses, divide by 2, and that's what I get. For time's sake, I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste, do Control C and then Control V, and it copies all my formulas, okay? If you didn't understand that, go again, pause the video, do them by hand until you understand it. All right, so my frequencies I'm getting are these values in red over here. So my frequencies are 22, 4, 7, 6, 5, and 1, okay? Now I need to do the midpoint times the frequencies. And all I need to do is equal my midpoint times my frequency and hit enter. Okay, so let's look at it again on the calculator. I'll do it so you can understand what I'm doing because I'm doing it in Excel. I'm going to do 18.725 times 22. Okay, and that gives me 411.95, which is what I got right here. Okay, so you could do those by hand. So I'm just multiplying this times this, midpoint times frequency. So I'm going to go it again, do one more for you, equals this one times this gives me that. So again, I'm going to Control C. Oops, sorry. I'm going to Control C and just go ahead and copy my formula down. Okay, so I've got all the data that I need. So the next thing I need to do, and I don't want to lose you on this one, so I need to add up the midpoint times the frequencies, okay? So let me make this a little bit bigger. Oops, that didn't make it bigger, it made it smaller. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I need to add up all of these, that's all I'm saying. So you can either add them up with a calculator or you can do equal sum, oops, and then do that, and then add them together and hit enter, okay? Again, all I did, if that's confusing you, just add these up by hand and that's what you get. Next, I just need to add up the frequencies, okay? And another way to do that is just do equal and the sum function, parentheses, and then I just go over here and add them up, okay? Again, you can do those by hand. So let me tell you what I have right here. I have all the midpoints times the frequencies multiplied together, and then here I have all the frequencies added up together. So to get my best estimate, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do equals. I'm going to do midpoint, the sum of all the midpoints times the frequencies divided by the frequencies, okay? And if I do that, I get 26.11. So answering the question, what's the best one? It's 26.11. That's how you do those problems when it's doing the best estimate. Again, it's not a weighted mean problem, it's a best estimate problem. Okay, I hope this helped. Thanks.